The galaxy was vast, indifferent, and filled with civilizations that rose and fell like tides on a forgotten planetary shore. In the heart of the Andromeda Reach, the Stellar Council's primary chamber hovered above a shimmering void, its walls composed of dark crystalline lattices that pulsed faintly with the echoes of hyperspace currents. Delegates from countless species, each stranger in form and thought, had gathered, their chatter a symphony of alien timbres reverberating unnervingly through the hall. Despite the multiplicity of forms and motives, one subject united all voices in tension: the small, seemingly insignificant blue planet known as Earth. Commander Vex of the Thorian Empire, six clawed fingers drumming against the metallic edge of the floating conference table, glared at the assembly. His violet scales shimmered with controlled agitation, reflecting ambient starlight as if capturing centuries of frustration. "Order," he commanded through the universal translator. "We convene to address what has become the galaxy's most persistent enigma, the planet Earth, the blue marble that defies conquest, that has repelled every fleet, thwarted every strategist, and embarrassed the most formidable empires in recorded history." Murmurs ran through the chamber, a mixture of disbelief and irritation. Pip, the small representative of the Squealer Coalition, twitched nervously in her oversized chair, orange fur bristling. "Again? Earth? Why do we waste time on that mundane rock? It has no fleets, no hyper-tech defenses," and Admiral Zork of the Crusher fleet slammed his fist onto the table, silencing the chatter. "Do not underestimate it, vermin. That mundane rock has annihilated fleets, erased entire contingents without leaving a trace, and embarrassed empires that pride themselves on tactical superiority." Dr. Nix, the insectoid scientist from the Hive Collective, clicked her mandibles thoughtfully. "Technically, there is some defense, primitive by galactic standards, but present. Nuclear arsenals, organized armies, orbital shields. Minimal threat, yet persistent in its mysterious invulnerability." Laughter erupted from certain delegates, uneasy and nervous. General Boom of the Explosive Brigade wheezed through his carapace. "Primitive weapons, indeed. Species that crack planets like eggs would laugh at such attempts." "Exactly," Vex snapped, rising, tail lashing behind him like a whip. "We possess planet crackers, antimatter cannons, and reality-bending technology. Yet Earth remains unconquered. Not by accident, not by oversight, but by something fundamentally beyond our understanding." The chamber fell silent, each delegate processing the gravity of his words. Captain Flux of the Shapeshifter dynasty tentatively raised a tentacle. "Wait, are you saying no one has even attempted? Not a single expedition managed to claim it?" "Many have tried," murmured Senator Grimm of the Shadow Realm, his dark form flickering ominously. "The Ravager Horde launched a full-scale invasion centuries ago. Thousands of ships, each armed to annihilate entire continents. They transmitted reports for a single week, then vanished. Absolute radio silence, complete disappearance, and they were not alone. Plasma Lords, Steel Claw Empires, Quantum Raiders, all vanished en route to that world." The assembly froze. Pip's voice lost its nervous brightness. "All of them? Gone? Why? What could cause that?" Grimm's glowing eyes scanned the room. "We don't know, but the pattern is consistent. Approach Earth, and extinction or disappearance follows. Even seasoned fleets, masters of warfare, are erased from the galaxy." Vex gestured to a holographic display of Earth and its surrounding space. "Observe, a dead zone, void of trade, colonies, or travelers for 50 light-years. Every scout, every trader, every opportunist fleet avoids this sector. Unconsciously, perhaps instinctively, the galaxy respects a force we do not yet understand." The room trembled in disbelief. Pip squeaked nervously. "Maybe it's coincidence. Space is vast, after all." Vex's eyes gleamed with cold steel. "Coincidence? Every invasion fleet vanished. Every scout aborted mission. Every fleet crippled. Coincidence? Number. This is a pattern of survival and escalation that defies reason." Dr. Nix, finally breaking the silence, whispered, "Then we must observe, covertly. Determine what makes this species, these humans, so formidable." A reconnaissance mission was formed. Scout Prime, the Stealth Core Infiltrator, Analyst Probe, the data specialist capable of predicting behaviors across species, Tech Wizard, the engineering genius able to reverse engineer alien technology, and Medic Swift, the xenobiologist prepared to handle both physical and psychological trauma. Commander Vex would lead them personally. The stealth vessel, Silent Observer, slipped through hyperspace, cloaked and undetectable, carrying the team toward the blue marble that had baffled the galaxy for centuries. 12 days later, the ship reached orbit, observing Earth. The planet seemed peaceful. Cities thrived. Humans moved about their routines. Children played. Vehicles flowed along their organized chaos. Scout Prime deployed drones. Thousands of signatures, Commander. No active warfare detected. Vex's mandibles clicked sharply. Then the danger lies beneath this facade. Observation turned to the warrior academies, where the team witnessed military exercises of terrifying precision. Humans coordinated flanking maneuvers, synchronized air and ground strikes, provided medical support mid-combat, and adapted strategies dynamically. Millions of warriors, both professional and civilian, trained incessantly. Yet when exercises ended, they returned home to families, the same people who had moments ago operated like apex predators. Analyst Probe noted patterns. Humans absorbed foreign technology and tactics, improving them continuously. Every failed invasion made them stronger. Every psychological attack, every attempted conquest, every disease, every disaster only enhanced their capabilities. Medic Swift's psychological analysis revealed even more terrifying traits. Humans were chemically and neurologically rewarded for altruism and courage. They transformed trauma into adaptive advantage, using hardship to strengthen problem-solving, resilience, and social cohesion. Scout Prime's reports were disturbing. Humans weaponized psychological stress through entertainment, films, literature, and games. Cultural evolution occurred at unprecedented speed, knowledge spreading and mutating across the population almost instantaneously. Historical data revealed a species that had used millennia of warfare to perfect strategy, tactics, logistics, and technology, while simultaneously cultivating art, science, and culture. Empires rose and fell, plagues struck, natural disasters obliterated regions, yet humans consistently adapted, grew stronger, and learned from catastrophe. Vex's scales dulled in reflection. Humans had weaponized evolution itself. Every failure, every attack, every attempt at subjugation had created a civilization capable of overwhelming coordination, adaptability, and resilience. The full implications hit the team like a supernova. Earth was a living, learning fortress, a trap for the aggressive, a crucible for the reckless. Any who approached unprepared would vanish, leaving only data and technology behind for humans to integrate, improve, and master. Earth was not weak. It was lethal by design. And yet humans chose peace voluntarily. They raised families, shared knowledge, celebrated life, and pursued joy, all while maintaining readiness for any threat, external or otherwise. Vex addressed the Stellar Council upon return, scales pale, voice subdued. Earth is unconquered, not due to superior weapons or allies, but by the design and choice of its inhabitants. They are weaponized evolution, a species that grows stronger when challenged, united when threatened, and peaceful by choice. Let it be known, no species should attempt to claim Earth. To do so is to court annihilation and empower the very species one hopes to dominate. A unanimous motion passed. Earth was designated a protected system, forbidden to all, respected by all, feared by all. In the quiet aftermath, the galaxy understood a profound truth. Sometimes, the greatest power is the one that chooses not to wield it, and the most terrifying predators are those who can afford to be gentle, yet remain unmatched in their mastery of survival, war, and adaptation. The universe, vast as it was, had found a creature it could neither predict nor defeat.